Hello and welcome back to Prey, where we are getting reacquainted with ourselves, I guess. Clearly there... Oh, fuck! Alright, dude. Like, I appreciate the save, but also give me some fucking warning. Also, I don't know if this, like, random swinging is the most effective scanning method. I also don't need you to report your status all the time, but I would appreciate it if you would tell me before you start firing, you know? Maybe that's just me, but... Also, why is your voice so weird? Like, I get that, you know, this is presumably an alternate reality future where technology has not developed, like, at the same rates all around. So this is not just the future, but, like, voice synthesis feels like something, you know, you'd get right before you started strapping it to guns. Zero MG bang hot boss. Yikes. Big yikes, Jason. Big yikes. I wonder if that would still be the case if I was playing a male. Keycode change. Jason, mate screwed the keypad to my office, had them set it to 0451. I'll be in SimLabs a while, so if you need anything, help yourself. How long is a while? Like, a couple of hours? I would assume nothing less than a couple of days. Based on what we sort of kind of know so far. 23rd of February. What does that say? 2035, right, okay. It seems weird to me that I can carry this turret, but I can't, like, pick up some other things. Wait, no. I don't need to know, dude. Just... Oh, this... Why can't you just fill it in for me? Am I the only one who feels like typing in shit like that is horrendous? Like, that's the worst possible way, right? I don't remember what...
This has been your home for the last 3 years. The video should be on your workstation.
Cool. Just, I feel like I've talked about this in a different game, but the best version, specifically when we're talking about PC games, is the best version for PC games is you use the numbers on your keyboard, right? Whether that's the numpad or just the regular numbers. The second best version, which works for PC and controller, is the one where your cursor is not locked, but you can basically, once you focus in on the interface, you can move the cursor around. So you, like, move it up, down. Like, it's the old way they used to do it in, like, the PS2 era, right? You know, in games of that era, it's like, okay, we lock you to this frame, and then you just, you know, use the D-pad or the joystick to scroll up and down on the keypad and select which one you want. It's a little clunky, but it's not that bad. This one might be the worst. Well, there might be worse ones, but this one's pretty bad because it's like, all right, aim around with your cursor. No, don't give me a free-floating cursor for that. I don't want to do precision aiming for a fucking keypad. What's the point of that? Give me your fucking flowers. Well, I can climb on top of the locker, but I can't open it. Lots of stuff I can't really get it. Like, this looks like somebody spent many hours modeling whatever this is, and I can't look at it. That's the best look I can get. Like, I can... Why can't I crouch? Oh, because I have collision with something, so I was crouching. Oh my god. Collision's all fucked. See, I can't look at this thing because I can't zoom in. I just want to look at all the stuff. Some people spent a lot of time modeling like all these things, and it's just hard to look at them. It's like gameplay-wise fucking difficult. School of Science, Doctor of Science. Just general purpose Doctor of Science, huh? All right. So the locker won't open, but the safe opens itself. Weapon kits allow you to upgrade your weapons. To use a weapon kit, select the weapon you wish to upgrade in your inventory and press R. Then choose upgrade to select from any available upgrades. Note some upgrades require advanced skills. Alright, so the question is, do you tell me what skills I need, or... Huh. Okay. This interface it just sucks. Like, it doesn't look that bad until you try and use it, and then it's just deeply unintuitive. Like, the UI is kind of fine, but the UX is very, very bad. Sort of what I'm getting at. Anyway, I mean, again, with this floating pop-up that doesn't do anything when you're using the mouse, it only matters when you're using the keyboard to navigate. All right, well... That's your auto-sorting, huh? Really? Oh, it was by name. Okay, I get it. It's very dumb. All right. So here's the other thing. When you're using the mouse, I can't click on this. It's like, all right, if you let me navigate it, that's cool. But then, like, if I try and click on menu, it doesn't do anything. I have to use the keyboard. It's so bizarre. Like, it very, very much pushes the idea that the PC aspect of this was an afterthought. It's not nearly as egregious as the kind of, PC was an afterthought side effects you'd get, years ago, but... Huh. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. God, this UI, like, I'm looking all over the screen, like, where is the number of points I have? It's down here. I mean, it's technically visible, but it's like, I shouldn't struggle this much to find the information I'm looking for. This is why UI and UX matter. So I've got 5 points. I thought I had only picked up 1 before, and then I just got 3? Or did I pick up 4 and then forget because I was losing my shit over this bad UI? All right. Well, we can come back to that. First excerpt from the commercialization of the space program, J.V. Edwards, PhD. In Kennedy's second term, the space race reached new heights, and without his support, may have sputtered completely. A succession of moon launches heralded the coming of an accelerated, energetic space program. both within the halls of government and in the public eye. Unusual at the time, especially in contrast to Kennedy's first term, rather than being simply a race between two powers, the Soviets and the United States seemed to be reaching out to space together. Huh. Okay. First of all, you need to learn how to use commas, just like every other writer / editor. But also, unless I'm double checking here, I'm pretty sure Kennedy died in his first term. Yeah, in his third year in office. Okay, so this is an alternate timeline where Kennedy lived, which is interesting. The prospect of not having LBJ. I mean, well, obviously there's drastic ramifications all over the shop about that, but you know. Place items in bin. Recyclers can be used to recycle unwanted items into useful materials. I'm like a little wary of just dumping stuff in there, and then like even the stuff that seems like trash, like all of this stuff, it's like, is Morgan used sweet? All right. Like, is it the right call even for the trash to... Fabricators can be used to create weapons, ammo, and other useful items. I don't feel like it should be optional to open this menu, right? Like, this is important information, at least so far the ones I've read have all been important information. So the fact that it pops up briefly and tells you to hit T for more information, I mean, I guess if you're going through this a second time, maybe you don't need to read all these, but then it should just be a setting in like a thing in the settings to say, don't show me tutorials, rather than having to actively choose to read it. I don't know. Fabricators use fabrication plans to create dozens of useful items aboard Talos 1. Each item fabricated consumes some combination of organic, mineral, synthetic, and exotic materials. Search Talos 1 to find plans and materials. Okay. Oh God, this, and like I'm genuinely struggling, like, because that pop-up on the left side there is coming up inconsistently. Like, why is it not telling me right now? Now it is. Why is it now? Just the fact that the controls aren't unusual and the UI and UX are inconsistent and unintuitive is just a bad combination all around. I apologize if you're getting annoyed by listening to me say that repeatedly, but it's really a problem. Would that work if I had the resources? It looks like it. Okay, so no. Ah. Like, I have to assume none of these are... Well, that one seems slightly more important, maybe. No. Ah, damn it. Wait, no, it stayed in there. That's interesting. How do I start this thing? Oh, if I press and hold F, it transfers. Okay, I guess it's treating that autographed baseball glove as junk. All right. I still weirdly feel like I shouldn't do that. Where is the fucking transfer move? Move. Why would I? What am I not getting here? Oh, fuck me. I gotta do this, don't I? Why is this a multi-step process to go in and out of multiple interfaces to just recycle some shit? God damn it. Oh! Listen, when you make a video game, you sometimes have to make concessions to realism for the sake of quality of life and general good user experience.
As a reminder, all personnel must complete monthly physicals during their stay aboard Talos 1.
I mean, the amount of text and interfaces that I have to interact with to recycle some trash is just unbelievable. And now how many buttons does it take? Hold on. Okay. How many buttons does it take for me to okay. If I optimize the process, now I'm like genuinely kind of so mad I'm curious. Okay. Take all. Okay. Let's optimize this process. So, from outside, I press 1, hold 2. I'm actually going to take this one back. Don't worry, I won't count it against it. 3 to back out. 4, 5. All right. God, that's unpleasant. 6. Really? You're not going to let me take all of it at once. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Come on, guys. Not only is it unintuitive, it's slow. All right, so is that shit now taking up all my inventory space? I'm trying to hit tab to open up my inventory. Yep. Well. All right. I promise the whole game won't be like this, but it is very bothersome. Why is this orchid not something I can recycle? Or this tree? Give me your leaves! Again, like, of all the things, why would I expect this random thing to be, like, that it's discovered wholly by accident? Also, what kind of monster am I that I put a used cigar back into my drawers? Who does that? So this is a very prominent room in the station. Obviously, like, that's weird that it lets me know that the turret's down there. I mean, I know it is, but it's bizarre. Wasn't me, I swear. This is a prominent room in the station. Clearly, if I'm not the head, I'm very near the top of this whole station. Like, you don't get a huge bay window that, you know, what's that, 40 feet, 50 feet up, maybe? It's hard to tell with the camera distortion I was talking about. Maybe only, well, 30, 40. Anyway, clearly of some importance. It's still pretty unclear to what extent we own or the company owns or controls, or my family owns or controls the station or the company, but this seems bizarre that they'd let me climb up here, especially with other things they've, like, prevented me from climbing on. I guess maybe I'll have to do more hiding in the future and it'll make more sense then. Alright, well, without further ado, let's watch this video. Well, let's take... How many access cards am I gonna get? Good morning, Morgan. I got the plane you requested. It's in your safe. Why? Okay. Why are we writing... Why is my assistant writing post-it notes to me and sticking them on my screen? You know what? My headcanon is going to be that everybody else also hates the interfaces of their computers. That between the touch screen and like the weird vision cone their brains are apparently being forced to use to interface with them, that they would rather write a note by hand, walk into my office, and stick it to my screen rather than type out an email. Headcanon established. Every time I interface with this, I like have to make a conscious effort not to remember what button it is and not press the wrong one, because what I want to do is that, and it's because it should be that or this, but it's not. It's or this. Why are you like this? Okay, mouse 5, then over. All right. Watch me, Morgan. Hello, Morgan. This LGV file should clear things up. Make sure you're alone when you hit play. We're not going to do that yet. We're going to read our emails first. You made it. From January to Morgan. EOM. Question mark. Michaela Ilyushin. I still don't know what happened. I've put it behind me, but there's no reason we can't still be civil. You passed me in the hall today and you looked through me. If you're angry at something I did, tell me and we can talk about it. Pretending you don't even know who I am isn't going to help. We still have to work together. Mika. So, ex-boyfriend, ex-girlfriend. Do not disturb. Morgan has requested your terminal logs are set to be automatically forwarded to your suite and crew quarters and the supplies from hardware sent up. Let me know if they get to you all right, and if not, I'll get it resolved. Like last week, I'll make sure you aren't disturbed in the interim. Let me know if there's anything else I can do. I'll hold down the fort outside your office. Cool. I feel like I feel so weird fucking reaching for this shit. All right. Why did it just boot me out of the... That was very visceral. Am I gonna turn around? Hey guys, I had this screen right here. I don't need this. Why? Also, a
Hello,
big
Morgan.
wall
Tough
dropped.
day, right? If I'm talking to myself, it must be. Your memory's shot full of holes, I know. I'm sorry, but it's permanent. So the first thing you need to know is you can trust January. It's an operator, a sort of backup of you and me. It knows what you've forgotten. We've been testing a new kind of neuromod based on the Typhon organisms, mapping their neural patterns onto ours. Problem is, when you uninstall a neuromod, it resets your memory back to the moment you first put it in. That's why you forget. There's supposed to be a process that brings you back up to speed between test runs. But someone could just skip that part. Turn a single day into your entire life. Well, that's exactly what Alex did. The question is, why? You're not going to like what I have to say next.
Well, alright, you know what? I was gonna say I could have just looked at the screen, but this is way more effective, because this big, like, 3D blaring alarm system is...
Every one of those damn videos. Sorry, but I can't let you listen to that. Not until I've had a chance to explain everything in person. For now, just... Damn it. I have to go. Just sit tight. Please.
I mean, everyone is suspicious to me. Also, is this just how things are gonna be? Can I not... I guess maybe I have to turn it off from here?
Sorry, Morgan. Alex cut us
Guess
off from
not.
the Looking Glass servers. Time to improvise. I suggest you search Dr. Calvino's workshop in the hardware labs. He invented the Looking Glass technology. You might find a way to restore the server connections there. I'm looking for another way to help you in the meantime. Good luck.
Okay, you gonna turn this off, or... Yeah. Alright, so... There's this big, like, 40-foot extending shade outside my window. It's on the exterior of this window that just dropped down. So that's gonna be, like, if nothing else, if I ever need privacy, everyone in the station will know. It's gonna be weird. You're not just drawing a shade, you're drawing closed, very visibly, part of the station. That's so weird. I guess it's consistent with the aesthetic versus just like... Well, no, because they've got this technology to like have three-dimensional glass panes. So I was gonna say, oh, maybe they don't want to just do like electronically dimmed or fuzzed glass. But no, that should be the least of their technological concerns when they can, project 3D holographic images like accurately into your eyeballs on a 2D surface. Which is, I assume, what this is. There's not a whole big room back there, creating holograms. The implication, as with the room I woke up in, is that it's all virtualized, and it's just a matter of, like, some sort of heavy computation to calculate what my vision is, and then display it in such a way that it's always accurate in 3D space to what my vision can.
Result in electric shock. If you're having trouble accessing a system, please send a help alert to
Where
security.
are these noises coming from? Something about how those announcements are tuned just doesn't sound right. Like, it sounds like it's like, if I had to guess where it was coming from, it's coming from a random point in space between these two chandeliers. And it's very unsettling. Anyway, all right. Well, that's not good. Okay, well, before we get ourselves into trouble, I'm going to call the episode, and I'll see you guys for that next time.